Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to 12 Volt News. We're going to hit you with some of the most hardcore, hard-hitting stories in the 12 volt industry. Either way, but before we do all that, of course, weather. Weatherman Fernando, what is the current situation here in sunny Clearwater, Florida?
Right now, they telling me it's 80 degrees.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's 80 degrees. It's going to be super hot.
With a high of 90 something.
Higher 90s.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the same
Feels
stuff.
like 100.
30% chance of rain. Maybe 40% chance of rain.
It's Florida. But
yeah,
I'm wondering, how is your weather, guys, today?
We'll wonder no more. Here we go. Springfield checking in. Dave has got 71 with a high of 87. Respectable.
Good.
There again. Good morning, gents. How are you? Brad Modesto, currently 68.
Wow.
With 103 to boot.
That is fantastic.
Currently, Brian is waiting to get the air conditioner installed in the new classroom. And I'm like, well, yeah, because 103. We know what it's like to suffer
to
with
feel
Brian.
103.
Yeah, Brian's like,
Brian?
I just keep the door closed. I don't run the air conditioner.
So we suffocated.
Okay. Yeah, basically. Good morning, San Diego, 63 with a high of 75. Always beautiful weather. Yeah. Then again, sunny in North Carolina, 91. Storms coming again. Storms are coming, man.
Storms are coming.
Storms are coming. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
From Alabama. World Finals.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, we got a plan for that.
I'm listening the podcast. This guys. I told you.
SQology's podcast. Yeah. You're going back to listen to that.
Yeah.
It's a good podcast. Just got back in the truck after dog training. The DNF is on my screen live. There you go. Good morning.
Good morning.
An unpleasant 52 in South Australia. Good day. Okay, that answers how you spell that. Okay. Hey, welcome from Australia. Paul will be there in Australia later this year. You could go. Actually, the Kenwood. So Kenwood does a trip every year. Kenwood and Kicker both do trips every year. You buy in, you buy enough stuff, sell enough, whatever. Buy enough stuff. Whether you sell it or not is questionable. And you qualify for a trip. This year is going to be in Australia. So Paul will be going to Australia. We have no idea what we'll be doing. So good morning. 58 with a high of 85.
Very nice.
Houston is checking in at 81 and humid. Understandable.
Yeah.
Good morning. High of 83. Cloudy in Detroit.
Very nice.
It always cloudy in Detroit? I feel like it is.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Anyway, a fun movie.
It was a commercial. It wasn't a movie.
It was a movie.
No, it was a commercial.
Well, but they got it from a movie.
Yeah, no, it was a commercial first. The movie punned the commercial.
But that's my point. I never saw the commercial.
You're an idiot.
I know.
Okay, well, we can look at it later today. 92 in Valrico. I could see that. I mean, it's Florida. What do you expect? Good morning from York, PA. Hi.
What's up?
Anchorage, 54 with a high of 64. See, that seems hot. I'm just saying. No commercials on this one. There's no commercials. All right, so check it out. We have news. We got a bunch of stories. But before we dig deep into that, as always, we steal the news from our good friends at CE Outlook. They do a great job of coming up with this stuff. Yeah. And all we have to do is read it, report it, and tell you how we feel about it. If you'd like to know more about the stories we're about ready to drop on your lap, by all means, there's links in the description, or just head over to CE Outlook. There's always more news that we don't talk about just because I don't think it's interesting. But if you'd like to keep up with what's happening and cheat the system, head over to CE Outlook. We thank them for doing their job so that we can do ours. First up on the list is a lot of stories this week. I mean, the easiest way to say it is just a lot of stories. And hold on. There we go. Pretend like we know what we're doing. Okay. Ford recalls vehicles due to error with sync. So I feel like this is just kind of the way of the new world. It's not like seatbelt is bad or there's a bad tick in the transmission or anything like that. It's just software.
Yeah.
You know?
Good morning, Mike. Good to see you here, man.
Yes, Mr. Eckley. Good
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, it's Ada. I know. How disappointed.
So bad.
I know.
Who else would it be? Okay, so I mean, I feel like Tesla. This is like Teslas are like the example of like, oh hey,
Recall?
yeah, we're just. But I don't know why you'd have to. It's just
funny
over
'cause
the
this
air,
one
man.
just appeared this morning.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last night is when I saw it.
Okay. I just saw it this morning.
Okay.
And I went straight. I went and checked my car, see if they have any recalls.
Well, you have a Volkswagen.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of recalls.
Of course, they have a lot of recalls.
So, but no, not my car. My car is perfectly fine. They say you buy an amazing car, so no recalls.
It's amazing. It's spectacular. It's the best thing ever.
But if
You're
you
going-
have a 4,
Yeah,
you do.
yeah. I don't care. I hate the
really?
sync system in it anyways. It's trash.
So, but when you're gonna back it up, the screen is not gonna.
Yeah, going
It's
to
gonna be
reverse.
black.
That has
Yeah.
never happened to me. Actually, you know, it's funny.
Now that
now
you
it
say
will.
that,
Now
it's
it
gonna
will.
happen.
Yeah. No, Haley's, but it's just because her camera's getting old.
Yeah.
You know, the camera's starting to do funny stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, just go buy a new one. Like, there's like $30 cameras. You can get the Ford part. So
Just
either way,
buy a new one, or we can just put it.
no, just go buy the $30 Ford camera.
I
and
think
we
what
can
she needs
plug
is
it
a
in.
new car.
Shut up. Anyways,
Yeah.
Okay, they all need new cars. Everybody, new cars for let's Oprah Winfrey
Sue
this
needs a
stuff.
new car.
Speaking of learning and getting better at what you do,
Yeah.
Knowledge Fest Dallas changes location. So we're
Yeah.
now headed to Fort Worth. No, Fort
Fort
Worth?
Worth?
No, not Fort Worth.
No.
We're still in Texas, but we're going to the other place. Dallas, Fort Worth.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
the location
It's
is.
in Fort Worth, yeah. And hold on. So they've changed everything. So it's no longer. Do you have it?
It was from Dallas, right?
Yeah. So hold on, let me pull this up here. So they've changed the timing. So no longer is it a 3-day event, it's a 2-day event. So they want you to get there sometime on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and then the event will be all day Sunday and most of the day Monday. If you decide to stay until all of Monday night, there'll be a Hall of Fame awards, which is weird because last year I think that was only open to members.
Yeah.
So I don't really guess, MEA members. But they don't have the time, so I guess you don't really know if you could just leave Sunday night or Monday night, which I think would probably be best. But if you're thinking about going to Knowledge Fest and you're in the industry, it's a 2-day event now, and it's at another new location.
Is Brian Mitchell going?
No, he'll be at SVR.
Oh.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, he's not going to. He has something else he has to do this week.
Okay.
Yeah, because I talked to him about it. He's like, he'll be at it. So as far as whether we're going or not, don't know yet. So we'll
Update you.
we'll update you. Why do I keep pressing that button? We'll update you as we know more. All right, moving on.
All right. So you have a question right here. What's the difference between Master Tech and KFS?
Master Tech is okay. So that's a big one. So Master Tech is open to anybody that. So it's the easiest way to look about it. Let's talk about admission. So there's a huge difference, and of course we're not in that season yet, so we'll talk more about it. But they're two totally different shows in that Master Tech is geared around anyone that can pay to play. So if you would like to go to Master Tech, you could go. All you have to do is buy a ticket, pay for your lodging, and
Hotel
get
and
there.
all that stuff. Yeah.
And then you could go and you could go to the classes, you can go to the show floor, you can do all that stuff. It is open to whoever can pay to play. It's a paid for event as opposed to Knowledge Fest, which is industry only.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to prove that you're in the industry in order to go. So it's just 12-volt guys doing 12-volt things. They both have a show floor. They both have classes. The classes at Master Tech are paid trainers, meaning you're brought in to train. Whereas at Knowledge Fest, they are typically volunteers. So whatever that means. And there's some overlap.
And they're different classes sometimes.
They're different. They're different experiences. They're a little bit longer classes at Master Tech. Master Tech is put together into groups of block learning.
Yeah.
So there's usually a beginning, middle, and an end. as opposed to Knowledge Fest, where it's just like a class. Now, sometimes at Knowledge Fest, they will do like part 1, part 2. So there are differences. And of course, I agree with Brad. Master Tech has way better French fries. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Way better French fries. So there's that. But anyways,
you can go and check into their
you can go
websites.
to the corresponding websites. We will be talking more about next year's events in the next couple months. We're still finishing those details up. So
participating here counts?
No. Unfortunately, no. But for Master Tech,
you
yes.
can go.
Teens report spending 21% of time driving looking at a phone. This is a perfect picture. I feel this is pretty much everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. The other day, I had to look at my phone.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and I never look at my phone when I'm driving, and it just pissed me off to look at my phone. Like I had to look at it, and I was like,
"What do you do?" Like, "Oh, stop!"
I was like, "This is why I don't look at my phone." And I did what I needed to do real quick, and I put it away, and I was like, "Ugh, this sucks." And I just hate doing it. But I know, when Sue pulls up to a stoplight, which was the law we were looking at this morning, because Florida was going to change that. Some states already have that you can't, like Brad was talking about with me the other night. It's like your phone cannot be can't even be visible, man. No. While you're driving, and I agree with that. There's enough
distractions.
Well, no, there's enough access to your phone while you're driving via CarPlay and Bluetooth and Android Auto that you don't need your phone. Like you don't need text messaging and all this crap.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's fine.
And I always love seeing the old lady driving down the road like this.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
In a car that
it's a brand new car.
Yeah, and you're just looking at them going,
"What are you doing?
Are you stupid?"
Yeah,
and they are. They are. We know they are.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this is one of those things where if you've got a kid and you're teaching them bad habits by using your phone while you're driving, expect your kid to do the same thing when they get their license. So, when you say you driving back and yell out the window, chances are good your kid will also do that when he's driving at a later date
by himself, because he's not going to do it when you're in the car, right?
Listen, dog people are a whole nother thing. Okay, we don't have time to get into the whole dog people or cats in cars. That's insanity. Like those people should be locked up.
Yeah, dogs in their laps. Yeah.
No, I agree. Listen, the dog right here by the window.
Did you hear about the other law that if you have something hanging on the mirror, like sometimes they have the dice, sometimes they have.
Is it a bill or is it a law? There's a difference, because a bill is a proposed law.
Okay.
And I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting on Capitol
Well, they
Hill.
trying to make
a law. Right.
That if you have something hanging
from the mirror,
you're gonna get a ticket, something, because
it's distracting.
It's distracting. It is, yeah.
Fuzzy dice hanging from the mirror were cool years ago. As we know, when people come in and they have their boxing gloves or what's the other one they always have?
Flags.
Yeah, flags. Boxing gloves or flags. Flags.
A lot of stuff.
Well, your you got to have your rosary hanging from. That's always a good one.
When you go to the.
Yeah.
Either way,
a lot of stuff. If you've got a teenager, guarantee he's doing this. Best bet is to get a dash cam that faces him so you can check on him and then yell at him, ground him.
Yeah.
Ground him. Graduation tassels. Did that for 1 year. That was like you had to. You graduated, so you put it up for 1 year, and 1 year took it down, put it away. I don't know.
Little 3 air fresheners, exactly those two. What's that fang of the tree?
Yeah, I mean, if you hang a tree, take down the old one. You know how many of those we've seen? Where there's like a whole forest hanging from the mirror, and you're just like, guys, come on, what? Like
he's saving the trees, man.
He is saving the trees. Audi launches in-car gaming while driving. If you couldn't find two stories that need to bookend each other, I don't know what more you could possibly do. All right. This one is hilarious because let's just think. I mean, all right, passenger driving.
Yeah,
screens in the passenger side of the dash. They have the cover. Like this is a bad picture because They have the cover like your obnoxious phone. Every time you go to show me something, like turn it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now I can see it.
Yeah.
It's whatever. So all right. Why would you have a video game in the dash that you have to look down to see on a small screen, and then you're using this as a controller? Why don't you just play it on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we need this? I mean, I figured we all figured this out with headrests and drop downs, that the kids just have iPads or phones already. Why do we need more?
Well, we need more screens.
Yeah, why do we need more screens that are doing meaningless crap in the dash? I mean, sure. I guess if I'm playing a movie or something like that, I'm chilling out and I'm watching, cool. But I don't want to look at the dash.
You're taking power out of my system that I want to put in my car. Yeah.
I just handicap permits always bought a few. We have them on our tags.
It's funny because in the previous story we're talking about no phones allowed while people are driving.
Yeah, and this is literally using your phone as a controller.
And apparently the lady's having so much fun playing. Well, the older guy is like,
yeah. How many conversations have you ever had with your wife there, and she's giggling at her phone, and she's like, "Hey, look at this."
Exactly.
Or watch what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like this is stupid.
Even when you drive, you're like, what are you doing? It's like, no.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's or I can't figure this out. Like,
all right, let me stop and then let's figure it out.
Yeah, that never happens. No, that never happens. You're the only person that was like freaking out that stopped.
Where?
When your CarPlay started doing, or whatever it was, your radio the other day.
Yeah.
My playlist start there.
Oh, dude, I had to. I haven't done an update on my car. So my CarPlay wasn't pairing, and I had to stop because I can drive without music. So I say, nope. Oh, yeah. Turn the car off. Turn it back on.
Well, it seems like madness, but I will say that's the world we live in. Everything is crazy. Things that make sense don't make sense, and if you're making sense, you ain't making dollars. So, moving on. Speaking of making dollars, Pioneer USA statement on corporation sale. So, for those of you who don't remember, 2 weeks ago we did the news. Breaking news was Pioneer just sold to a new company. So they've been owned by a Chinese investment bank, Chinese investment company for the last couple of years, who's worked to make Pioneer a bit more profitable, so to speak, because that's where Pioneer always falls flat, is they don't know how to make money. They know how to make money, they just don't know how to make profit. Let's go there. So the new company streamlined things, basically just made stuff cheap and affordable. So yay. Good for them. And so now they've sold to
Car UX.
Yes.
A Taiwanese
manufacturer. And who apparently does a lot with screens and stuff like that. Now there again, good luck to Pioneer. As we all have been witnessing 12-volt companies being bought and sold and merged over the last couple of years. We always find it amusing to see what happens. In one breath, you have one company that comes and gobbles up another one and says, these are the way things have to be done. And then you see another manufacturer get bought and left alone to do whatever they want. And then you see some manufacturers buy them and totally destroy the company and just, ruin everything that was good about it.
Yeah.
And like, hey, look, we got
crazy world.
So crazy stuff happens when companies get bought. The one thing I thought was funny in this whole story was how the CEO goes, this partnership. Now, I don't know about you.
$1.1 billion.
Spent a lot of money to buy it.
Holy moly.
When you get bought, that's not a partnership.
Can I sell
That's
myself?
an acquisition. So when the CEO says a partnership, this new partnership, it's not a partnership. A partnership means at some point you can back out, turn away, or change your mind. When you get bought, you get acquired. That means you have no more say, and you're lucky you still have a job, because
you become an employee.
You're an employee now. Yeah, I mean, you were an employee before, but you're an employee to a whole different It's not like you can go, yeah, we don't like that idea.
Now you have to report to the
It's not a partnership. Partnership is not what this is. This is a buyout. They are buying Pioneer, and they're going to do whatever they want with that company, and it doesn't really matter. As we know, we've all seen it. We've all seen it, and it happens a lot in the 12-volt industry as of late. So. Not a partnership. You can't call a buyout a partnership. So I thought that was kind of funny to see the CEO say that. Hey, listen, I hope they do great things with it. I doubt it.
I think merge is more
No,
realistic.
it's a buyout. A merger means a mutual.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
thing,
You
but-
merge that company to yours.
Yeah, but it's still a buyout.
Yeah.
So you know, it's what it is.
Oh,
It'll
and
be
I
fun.
used to love the radios too. You know, all radios, but
Yeah.
they change.
Yeah.
They
Old,
change,
well,
man.
old, you know, the thing is we
It
can't
was
live
not
in the
me.
past.
It was them.
Yeah. Well, as much as you know, I like the old school radio graphics. Yeah, in there again, back in the '90s
Do you think
and the early
now
2000s,
with all these
things were cool.
crazy screens, beautiful, that they can come up with like the old '80s graphics and dolphins and cars driving?
Yeah,
and a
why
screen?
can't they? A boot up screen that does
Yeah.
that? Yeah, of course they could. But
Why
they're
they
not
don't
going
do
to
that?
because those people don't care anymore.
I have a 4000 NEX, and before that
No,
was
this is the whole. This isn't Pioneer. This is Pioneer. This isn't Pioneer USA. So how the Japanese companies work is you have Pioneer USA as a subsidiary of Pioneer Japan. So you can't. They don't sell things off like that. This was just the American CEO commenting on how this is Pioneer USA making a statement about their parent company being bought by another company. It has nothing to do with that. So how Japanese radio manufacturers work is like, for example, you have JVC Kenwood in Japan, and then you have, in order to do business, we have JVC Kenwood USA that only buys products from Japan. That's it. So it's still run by Japan, even though it's technically not. So these companies
Still the
are,
boss.
yeah. So there's always a Alpine USA or Alps USA.
Yep.
But it's run by, technically it's run by Japan, but they're only buying products from Japan, and Japan has the final say on everything that happens. So it's just the way the corporate structure works for these companies. It's unique for sure, but this is just the CEO here in the U.S. making a statement on his company, parent company, being bought. They buy everything, so it's a totally owned by this new man. So
I'm okay with $1.1 billion.
Yeah. That's the USA business is not worth that. So it's like not even a
Just
quarter.
give me
of
the
that.
check. I'm okay.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
it.
So it was just the guy here in the US, you know, talked about a partnership, and you can't really do that if you're being bought out. You're no longer a partner. So listen. You know, it's a sucky thing all the way around. It's a great thing. It's a bad thing. It'll be a unique thing. All we can do is sit back, relax, and wait. I will say that since we're talking about buyouts and mergers and all this other 12-volt thing, of course, the Garmin one is the one that everyone gets
Shock.
so much like panties in a
That shocked
bunch
the
about.
world.
I don't know if it shocked the world, but
It was.
If you'd like to get deep into that, the
ins and outs of what happened in that specific topic, just go to podcast on the SKUology.
Yeah, there we go. SKUology podcast.
SKUology podcast.
They just interviewed the guy that was in charge of the merger or the acquisition. Let's call it what it is.
I think he was part of it.
He was the guy that initiated it, according to him. I mean, that's what he says in the podcast. Anyways, if you'd like to know more about that and Garmin's approach to what they're going to be doing with JL, the podcast SQology did a really good interview with one of the guys at Garmin to kind of talk about the future and what's happening. I recommend listening to it if you're a JL fan. It might put your mind at ease. It might piss you off. Who knows? But it's really the first time they've come out in a forum to be able to talk like normal humans and kind of give an idea of what their reasoning behind the moves that they've been making that have basically been causing all the JL fans to lose their minds. And they talk about it. So
high five, Vega. What's up, man?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyways, moving on from that fun and excitement. We did have one new product news. Some of you guys are going to be super excited about that. Sundown's new 10K competition series amplifier.
Competitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is geared around performance and price point. If you're a competitor and you need the biggest freaking amp in the world, well, now you can do a sundown.
Dude,
So
10K.
10K.
And
10K.
actually, it's not a 10K. It's
No,
underrated.
Yeah.
17,000.
Could they have said underrated more times in the article?
Underrated.
I mean, it's like, yeah. This thing's a beast. I don't even, yeah, it's a beast. But
Yeah.
if you're interested, if you're one of those guys that just needs all the powers, and you'd like the quality of a Sundown product, well, guess what? Now you got your ticket punched right here. You can pick up one of these guys. I want to actually like see how big it is in real life, because I mean, some of these things.
But they say it's not that big.
I know, but it's like,
I'm just wondering, is 10K? Do you need actually 10K on money to run this amplifier?
That's the thing. This one, oh yeah, you do. I mean, the amplifiers.
I'm just saying, batteries, alternators, to actually, bring that 10K out.
Yeah, and that's always the funny part of these guys that buy these giant amplifiers. It's like, how like, what are you running them with? Oh, I bought a 180 amp alternator for my car. It's like, oh, you did? Who made it? Oh no, the factory offered a 180 amp alternator. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work.
That's my point. Like, do you actually need 10K to run this?
Probably. I mean, I would probably, I would, but there again, it's funny because you got the guys that know what they're doing. They're gonna buy batteries. They're gonna do all the power.
Well,
wires.
I mean, that's it. Yes, exactly.
They're gonna have
the guys that they have all that.
They're gonna have 10 runs of CCA.
It's cool, man.
It looks good.
Wow.
Yeah, well, 10 runs of CCA is 5 runs of copper, right? I mean, with the price increase they just did on copper, I mean,
they increased the copper.
Copper is.
I know.
It's going to cost. It's going to cost you more money to buy the power kit to install your amplifier than the amplifier.
The power kit's cool. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so we really need to back down and start looking at more efficient amplifiers. Just because, we can't be running these multiple zero gauge to these systems. It's going to cost too much money to get the wire.
Everybody's going to get CCA now. That's it.
Yeah, there will be a lot of CCA put in. That is for sure. There will be a lot of shops that are going to be sneaking in some CCA stuff.
Be careful, guys.
They're going to be selling you some like zero gauge CCA crap.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, this is just as good. And be like,
oh, I didn't even know that I was CCA.
We've taken about plenty of cars where it's like from customer. The fuse, from the battery to the fuse is copper, and then all the way back is CCA. And you're just like, wow, you guys suck.
From the battery to the fuse.
But anyways, there's your news. There's the fun of it. That's what's happening. Also in news, Monday, we're going to have Mr. Jeff Smith on the show to talk about the new software that Helix has just come out with, their 6.0 software, the new updates they've had, what to look for, what to do. So if you're a DSP guy, definitely check that out. Also, on Wednesday, we're going to be doing a special show. We'll have Matthew Palumbo from Audio Control on to talk about what's new and exciting. Maybe he'll bring samples. I don't know.
But if
you
have time
and money,
there's
still a couple seats left next weekend at the Advanced Subwoofer Enclosure class at Mobile Solutions, July 18th through the 21st. This is going to be, I just got the itinerary last night. I'll be there along with Sage. And
Brian, Wayne Harris.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just got the itinerary. Dude, I'm excited because there's going to be a ton of education in this, other than learning how to just build amazing boxes and do all that fun stuff with Sage. Wayne and Gary are going to be doing a like crazy stuff. There's going to be demos. It's going to be an awesome event. You've never been to a Mobile Solutions anything, this is a great time to pick it up. Most of the time these things sell out like super fast. So if you've been on the fence trying to figure out whether or not you should go and you're like, I like to build boxes, this is the one you should hit up. So definitely check it out.
The Software 6 is amazing, Dean.
I'm sure it is. That's why we're going to have Jeff in to come and tell us all about it. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's software, man. Anyways. That's the news. That's what we got for you. Next week is going to be jam-packed. Don't forget, today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. We'll be live answering all your car stereo questions at 5 o'clock. So make sure to tune into that. Next week will be packed. Can't wait. We'll see you guys later on Instagram. Or you can follow us tomorrow, of course, on YouTube. So you guys have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.